Hey everyone, welcome to our Wednesday night meeting. This is one of our favorite nights of the week. My name is Rebecca Bunce. This is my husband. We're having technical issues, but thank God for phones. So tonight we're going to show you guys a presentation you really want to pay attention to. This is network marketing, and what network marketing is it's a way for us regular people to be able to own a franchise at a minimal cost, take control of our life, and start working for ourselves. All that is required is that you're a nice human being. Just like any other business, if you're not a nice human being, people will not want to have anything to do with you. I love this business. It has radically changed our lives. We had no idea what it was. There are important things that happen in companies. And so Rob and I, if anyone remembers 2008, we joined a network marketing company, and it was not our best decision, but it did help us to take control of our finances. We've since learned, and we just feel like we've hit the mother load with this company. It's helping so many people radically, ourselves included, with our health. Our owner is phenomenal. Working with Bill and Don Ball could not be any better. So we take a lot of pride in this company, and we're really grateful to have you here. And we hope everyone finds something that they're looking for.
Oh, that's awesome, Rebecca. Thanks so much. I love the fact that even though you're having technical difficulties and you're on your phone, we're able to do this anywhere if you have a phone, right?
Oh yeah.
All you need is a phone nowadays to run any business anywhere, anytime. So you did a great job. Thank you so much. Okay, so I'm going to jump right into all the information, and it's been a pleasure working with you and your husband, Rob, there. I'm glad to see him. He looks happy and healthy. Let me go right from the beginning.
I think they were just with the grandbaby.
Oh yeah, well, listen, that's our next chapter, but not yet.
No, not yet.
that's the next chapter coming, right? So it's fun to watch others do it, but I'm not.
Yeah, we love watching you with the baby.
Yeah, I'm not quite ready.
So cute.
Okay, here we go. Okay, the reason we do this business, guys, is because of our family. Like we're a family of 5. This is our oldest son, EW, our youngest son, Logan, and our middle daughter. She's right in the middle, and our 2 dogs. And so we moved to Sarasota, Florida here. Gosh, probably 13 years ago.
Yeah.
And the reason we moved is because we drastically changed our lives back in 2008, and it was nothing to do with. Everybody hears 2008 and they think gloom and doom. Oh my God, they must have lost everything. No, we didn't lose everything. In fact, we had $1 million in the bank.
Yeah.
And I'm not telling you that to impress anybody. I'm telling that to impress upon you that $1 million is not what you think it is when you don't have a good opportunity set up.
And no, it went really fast, and we had to look for something else.
It went really fast, So we moved to Sarasota, Florida. Everybody thought we were crazy because we sold our construction company that we had built since we were 18 years old, knocking on doors. Her and I moving wheelbarrows. She used to move wheelbarrows with me, loading a van, all the crazy stuff that went along with building a business. And we built a multi-million-dollar business. But here's the thing: we didn't have time freedom. We didn't have what it took to really have fun. But we had money. But if you don't have the time to really spend the money with your family and you're an absentee father, what good is it? And that's what I was. I was really absentee. I wasn't there. I was working 100 hours a week, stressed out to the max, gained all this weight because I was microwaving my dinners and going to bed at 11 o'clock at night, getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning, do it all over again. And I was crying myself to work in the morning. Nobody knew it. I would blast my music to try to pump myself up at 4:30 in the morning, but I was crying on the way to my shop because I was miserable.
Yep.
Didn't want to do it anymore. I listened to Back in Black all the way to the shop. And so anyway, that's the reason that we do this business. We do it because we wanted what most people want, which is money, health, and time freedom. But we wanted them all 3 together. And if you can't find all 3 of those together, you don't really have a good business. But here we can do that because 96% of the people in the world are worried about their finances and health more than ever right now. This industry we're part of is $178 billion. It's called network marketing. It's not a traditional business. Why is it called network marketing? Because we don't pay high-paid actors and actresses to get involved in what we do, right? We talk to normal people. Now, you can talk to high-paid actors and actresses if you want to and get them in your team and your business and consuming your products.
Which, by the way, are doing that.
We are. We have multiple athletes who you're going to get, they're going to get exposed here very shortly that are already part of this company that are just like they're doing the products and they're out of their mind.
Yeah,
about
we
it.
have a couple on the products and they're obsessed with the product.
Yeah, so you can, by the way, introduce this
Yeah.
to some all-stars. We've already got Major League Baseball players involved and football players, all kinds of hockey players, and just people that you're going to start to hear about down the road here. So this is a lot of fun. We're having a really good time doing this, and you can introduce it to anybody you want to. Okay, and that's the nice thing about it. So you're never going to see our products on the store shelf. You're never going to hear about it from anybody except a friend. And that's how we make money doing this, because the company partners with us. It's not a traditional business. You don't have to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars. In fact, it's only $20 to become a member and to enjoy all the benefits of membership, which are all the websites, all the accounting handled, all the unlimited income potentials, the shipping and handling. The only variable here to this equation is you. How much time do you want to put into this? How much do you want to invest in yourself, and then really go out there and it becomes from belief, right? Because really, if you're brand new here and you're sitting here going, well, I don't know how much. Once you get belief in this company and how rock solid it is, I'm going to tell you something. That's what's going to really put you through the roof, because it pays out more than I've ever seen in my entire career. It gives you time and money together. It gives you health. It gives you everything that you're looking for a $20 simple investment.
And you build that belief by getting on the products, sharing the products, experiencing them, getting on calls and Zooms just like this, and hearing, we're going to hear a testimony tonight that's going to blow your socks off. It's absolutely amazing.
And that's why I'm going fast, because I
Yes.
want to hear that testimonial. I'm really excited. So and Valentus is the solution to everything I just mentioned. Now I want to bring on a gentleman who knows that this is the solution. You saw him sitting next to that beautiful lady that just introduced me. His name's Mr. Rob Bunce. Him and I have worked together for years. We've traveled the globe together, made millions of dollars in this industry together. And it gives me a great pleasure to bring him on so he can share with you a little bit about why Valentus is the solution.
Well, hi, Bill and Dawn.
Hello there.
Hello.
And hello, everybody else. We're doing this from our phone tonight. So, like Bill said, this is a business you can do from your phone. You can do from anywhere. And it's one of the wonderful things that we enjoy about it. But I just have to say this, that Rebecca and I found the network marketing industry back in 2008. And I think that many people probably remember what happened during those 2008 and 2009. People were losing their houses. The real estate industry was in the tank. And that's my profession. Now it's been 46 years, but that was my profession in 2008. And I was trying to find a way to make a house payment, make a car payment, and was introduced to the network marketing industry. Very resistant to begin with. But the fact is, I looked at it and I saw the idea behind residual income. And I thought, in the real estate business, every time I sell a home, I get paid a real estate commission. But that's it. There aren't any residual payments after that. The only time I get paid again is 7 years down the road, which is the average, that those people decide they want to move again. And I thought, residual income, huh? Wouldn't it be nice if I sold a home and every time those new buyers made a mortgage payment, I got paid a little bit of that mortgage payment? And I thought, that's just what the network marketing industry is. It has given me not only a way to earn income, but consistent income for doing the job one time and getting paid over and over again. Now, the company that we found then wasn't near the company that Valentus is. We have learned so much and spent so much time in this industry that we knew what we were looking for. And when we got a call from Bill and Dawn, which we almost didn't answer that call, but when we got that call, we knew what it was about. And we trust Bill and Dawn. My gosh, this is a couple that went diamonds in 2 weeks. They were leaders. They were in the top 5 leadership in a company of 40,000 reps in the company that we met them in. So these people knew what they were doing. So when the phone rang, we picked it up. And we got to fly to the home office and meet these 2 wonderful people right here, Dave and Joyce Jordan, and learn more about Valentus. Now, launched in 2014, we're almost at 7 years. And that means a lot to me. And I know it means a lot to Rebecca and Bill and Dawn, because most network marketing companies fail within their first 38 months, 36 months. But once you pass that milestone, you have a pretty fair chance of success. And not only has Valentus had success, they've had grand success because they're backed by millions in capital. This isn't borrowed money. Dave and Joyce Jordan have done very well in the industry, and this money is theirs. So the home office in Sioux Falls, South Dakota belongs to Dave and Joyce. It is owned, it is not leased. So we got a chance to see the shipping center and everything that had to do with the questions we would have to find interest in Valentus. And we actually did a webinar from the home office and joined right on the webinar.
That was fun.
Now, that was a lot of fun. And the company's 100% debt free. That means Dave and Joyce can move in any direction they want to move, buy another company if they would decide, whatever it may be, and they have the ability to do that. Debt free. How many people can say they're debt free today? 200 million in total sales, folks, that speaks for itself. And the sixth element is something that is so very important. The sixth element is something that you feel in your heart. It's not thought, but it's what you feel in your heart. It was like the night that we got the call from Bill and Dawn. That had nothing to do with our mental thoughts. It had everything to do with the heart that Dawn and Bill have that drew us to them originally. So it was a no-brainer to join them. And that's the sixth element here. You know, as I said before, in the first network marketing company that we had joined back in 2008, we didn't really understand key elements. All we were going to do is work hard. You know, we have a work ethic, and we're going to put our nose to the grindstone, and we're going to have success. And we did, but I believe it was limited success. Back then, I didn't think it was limited. But today, knowing that we didn't have all 5 key elements, it's called the lid theory. You can only go so far before you can't continue because you don't have all the information. Now, I explained a little bit about the company, which is one of the 5 key elements, probably one of the more important of the key elements. But, you know, you got to remember that products are a huge part of a company. Having products that are used every day, not something that somebody's going to pick up once in a while, but something that people will look at and say, you know what, I want that to be part of my day every day. The commissions, oh my gosh, fantastic Friday. Every Friday morning we wake up, and Dave and Joyce Jordan have never been late on a payment one time. So training and support, well, it's through the roof. That's what we're doing right here. When you have leadership like Dawn and Bill, Dr. Chi Nguyen, John Haremza, Mark Jackson, Karen Ford. I mean, I could go on and on and on with the leadership, the training and support. And wouldn't it be nice to know that somebody who ran the bases the first time and a second time and a third time and had success in crossing the home plate was there to tell you exactly how to run those bases? Wouldn't that be valuable? And then, of course, the timing and trends. So I have to tell you that I could go on and on with timing and trends. Timing is everything. But I know that Bill is going to touch on that here in a little bit. And I think that I'm going to introduce Dawn, the other half of Bill Ball, sitting right next to him. Bill, I got to tell you something. You're a handsome guy, but she really showed you up.
Look how pretty she looks.
Look how pretty she looks. That's right. But anyway, Dawn knows so much about the products. She is a product of the product. And I would ask everybody to grab a pen and paper and take notes, because she's going to give you a lot of great information.
Well, thank you so much. I'm excited to be here. And my passion is for the products. I always say we have unique, superior products. And we absolutely have something for everyone. If you're old, if you're young, if you're a baby, there is something that you can find. And I'm going to give you a website. We do have over 30 products. If you can pull the slides up.
There we go.
We do have over 30 products. So if you can take a picture of this next slide, valentusproducts.com is a wonderful site where you can just get all the information on every single product we have. I love that it has the ingredients and it has everything in there on the label. And we have products for pets and just products if you're on a keto diet. We have coffee products, we have skincare products, and I'm just going to touch on a few of them, but valentusproducts.com is where you want to go. So I love that our most popular product and our #1 product that actually put us on the map is coffee. Thermo Roast coffee is the coffee you can feel, and it has Vaso 6, which is in green tea. It is the delivery system. So we call it the coffee that you can feel because right from that first sip, you are going to just feel the energy. You can feel that your appetite is curbed. You are going to eat way less on this product. I love that it's a sustained energy. There's no crash. This product has herbs in it that actually help to create lean muscle in our bodies, which was, so important to me because it creates that lean muscle like you're working out and you're really not. You can put this in hot or cold water. It does come in a 30-day serving tub, as you can see on here. And as a member, you can also buy it in single serving sticks, which I like these also because they're great for sampling. We do a 6-day experience where for 6 days for $20, you can share this product with people. And in those 6 days, they're definitely going to feel something. I love coffee because it's something, half the planet drinks coffee. It's the first thing we do every morning, and we don't forget our coffee. So, everybody, it doesn't matter how much we weigh, everybody wants to lose a little bit of weight. So here in Valentus, we have a family of weight management products, and we have, like I said, we have something for everyone, even products to help you sleep. Thermo Perk, this is one of our newer products, and what I love about this product is it is a healthy fat burner. It is all natural. It is keto. It is going to thermogenically burn fat. You can take it with the coffee or you can take it without. There's people that say, hey, I just don't like coffee. Well, take the Thermo Perk. You take both of them. And Bill, adding the Thermo Perk, lost over 30 pounds on this product. It does come in a veggie gel cap because it does have herbs in it that you can't mask the taste of, like black pepper extract, which is, we know, is a powerful antioxidant, and it's going to thermogenically burn fat. So they go together, or like I said, you can just take it alone. And I like that you just take one of these in the morning. We do have an energy drink, and we also have a product for our immune system. The energy drink, I love that it has no sugar in it, and it has a delicious flavor. It's in a single serving stick, so you can take it on the go, just like the Immune Boost, and it's going to give you a sustained energy, and you're not going to have the crash like those other drinks that you buy in a store that are loaded with sugar. Immune Boost is a favorite right now that everybody should absolutely be on because it's helping to build our immune system with everything that's happening in the world. This is a product that has vitamins, minerals. It's going to help to fight sickness, to help fight infection, and it's a delicious, great flavor. Tropical Blast is one of our newer products, and we are all obsessed with this. This will give you a sustained, amazing laser focused energy. It tastes like a pina colada. We have people that add it to shakes. You can add it to water. It has a delicious taste. We have people that add rum, or I heard Rebecca say vodka to it, so you can have a little bit of fun with it. But what it has has in it is one of my favorite herbs called Garcinia cambogia. And there was a famous doctor, and he had a TV show, and he called Garcinia cambogia the holy grail of weight loss without diet or exercise. So that really got my attention. Again, the Garcinia helps to create lean muscle in our body, and it has a lot of other amazing benefits to it. So Skinny Body Products is a line of products that our CEO and founder, Dave Jordan, actually purchased. And, you know, there's two amazing skincare products on here. The one is called Instant Youth, and it is a 5-minute facelift. You put this on, actually a 5-second facelift. You put this on, and immediately right before your eyes, it takes away those little fine lines and wrinkles that we get as we get older. So there is also another favorite of ours called Ageless. Ageless actually goes deep down and actually helps to rebuild the collagen that we unfortunately lose as we get older. This has things in it like pomegranate and all kinds of fruits and veggies in there to help to tighten our skin. And what my favorite thing about it is it actually reduces our pores. And the next product I want to talk about is an absolute favorite. It's called High Burn 8. And this actually has melatonin in it to help us sleep. It has Garcinia cambogia in it, which is the herb that we just talked about, to help us lose weight. So we're losing weight while we are sleeping like a baby. And that's why it's called High Burn 8, because you're going to get a good 8 hours sleep. You're going to wake up rested. And it also has collagen in it, which is amazing for rebuilding our skin. So it's so healthy. So I'm really excited because we have someone very special on the line. And Jackie, I'm going to have you actually talk about the Emulin. Jackie Boyle is one of our leaders out in Australia in Valentus. She's also the international marketing manager for the creator of Emulin, Dr. Joseph Abrams. And she has an amazing knowledge on this product, but she also has an amazing story. And I asked her to come on just to introduce herself, to talk a little bit about Emulin, and just to inspire us with her story. It's absolutely incredible. So Jackie, if you can unmute yourself, there you go. We'd love to hear from you, and thanks for being on.
Thank you so much, Dawn and Bill, for inviting me. And also thank you, Rob and Rebecca, because I know I haven't had the pleasure to meet you guys. And you're certainly a dynamic couple, and I look forward to having more to do with you. But, you know, Dr. Ahrens himself, I've known him for 4.5 years now, or a little bit over 4.5 years. And it was through this amazing product, Emulin, that I had a pharmacist who knocked on my door, actually on my husband's door. He knew I was really sick, and we had a fitness center and rehab center for over 25 years. And I was struggling, and you know, I've had sickness from birth, so operated on at 2 hours old, and I was in hospital for 18 months, adopted at 18 months old, and then I've just had a series of surgeries, I think 28 major surgeries and over 350 day surgeries. I have 4 scheduled day surgeries every year, every 3 months, to do with my bladder. And this is where it becomes quite interesting with this product, because at the age of 50, I'm 55 now, I was scheduled and diagnosed to be in a wheelchair. Life was pretty grim. I didn't have a whole lot of hope, and I honestly really didn't want to be here. Between having a chronic bladder problem from birth, having a bowel issue as well, through to I ended up having 3 spinal surgeries. So I have 2 cages, and I've had that immobilized as well. I have fibromyalgia, sensory peripheral neuropathy. In my darkest of days, because I had a car accident, and that was the cause of having to have the 3rd spinal surgery. And it also derailed what was happening with the management of my bladder. I ended up with a device in for my bladder internally, like a Bluetooth device, to be able to try and manage the stimulus for that. That wasn't working so well. I ended up with another device on the other side of my body that went into my spine, again, to try and control the neural pathways that were creating pain. My body rejected it. That had to be taken out. Life is pretty shitty. I have to honestly say, you know, I was on 14 medications, and if I wasn't at home, I wasn't able to work anymore. We had to sell our business. And my husband kept working. He's in the professional athletes world. He was one himself, and he now is a coach, and he lectures in that space. So Emulin came into our door, and I was full of anxiety, full of depression. I had gone down the suicide path. I'm not proud of it, but I want you to know that the power of this product. Waking up in hospital the next day and looking at my 2 children was not one of my most proudest moments, but I was sick of living and not having any hope. And so when this pharmacist came in with Emulin, I thought, what have I got to lose? So I started trying this product, and within the first week, 2 weeks, the first thing I noticed was I could actually think. That brain fog that that was there started to lift, and I could start to actually time manage. Like I could actually put a task in front of me and actually achieve it. And it was through Dr. Ahrens, who worked with me very closely, and that's how the friendship developed through there, that he helped me through this. And I went through, you know, the first 3 months was horrific, and it was through my decision to just go cold turkey off a lot of these drugs. So when we talk drugs, it's morphine, OxyContin, you're looking at Neurontin, Endone, Panadine Fort, Seroquel. I was going into hospital having ketamine infusions, which was for 10 days straight to try and realign my neural system and the signals that were going from the brain down to the nerves, to try and, like rebooting your computer really, that you're trying to intervene and give your body a bit of a rest. That wasn't working either. It was just a Band-Aid. Everything was just a Band-Aid. So when I started taking Emulin, and I understood the power of the Emulin with these 3 active ingredients, that it was the world's first carbohydrate manager, I have a very good understanding. My background is as a beautician. I went into the sports world. We, as I said, owned our own fitness center, rehab center. I was in the ambulance for a while, and then I did my pathology degree. So it's always been searching for health and wellness. And why have I switched? Is because my health has dictated what I have done. But what I did recognize with Emulin was the ability to be able to manage carbohydrates in 7 key points throughout the body. That really intrigued me, and the fact that it could control sugars became a really big, interesting factor for me. So I did a lot more research in that, took it to my doctors. So by the 3-month period, and I was keeping a diary because I'd had the car accident, so I was going through a lawsuit as well with that, because it wasn't my fault, and it had derailed everything as I knew it. And you've got to understand that when I say derail, I mean derail. I lost my family, I lost my friends. I couldn't go to the supermarket because my bladder, I would be all of a sudden standing in a puddle of urine. This is how bad things were. It was horrific, not to mention the pain. My upper body was like I was in a freezer box with a neuropathy, and my lower body was like it was in a sauna, all at the same time. It was nearly just driving me insane within my head, just didn't know what to do with itself. But gradually over the 3-month period, the first 3 months in that blood cycle, things started to change, and I could start to feel the difference, that the symptoms weren't as severe. And the next 3 months did another change. I went through this massive detox, and between 3 to 6 months, I decided myself that I would just go cold turkey off of all of my medications. And I told my GP this, and I said to her, this is what I'm doing. And she said, I don't agree with it, but she said, that's what you want to do. And I did. Shut the doors, went through the whole detox, which was quite horrific. Came out the other side, still work with Dr. Ahrens. And, you know, by the 12-month period, I was a different person. I was on 1 medication, which was an antibiotic. And that continued, the antibiotic, for another 8 months. And then I was able to get off of that. I take 1 medication now, which is for sleep. I was a chronic insomniac, so I was taking 8 to 10 sleeping tablets of a night. I now take 2 because my body's a lot happier. But the interesting factor is that my leading urologist wrote a letter, and I have that in writing, to say he met Dr. Ahrens when I had him come out here 2 years ago, and he could tell Dr. Ahrens what he could see on the inside. You know, I can tell you all of these things and people will go, it just sounds too good to be true. But my urologist put it in a letter and said to me what he could see on the inside, because by 9 months, every 3 months I'm in under day surgery. He said, what are you doing differently? He said, because you were always full of ulcerated ulcers, and I self-catheterized for the last 30 plus years. And he said, you know, we're putting Botox into your bladder. And he said, and you're always full of, you know, bleeding, pussy ulcers internally. And he said, they're all gone. They're just totally gone. He said, but the bladder wall itself was still angry and agitated. By the 12-month period, that had stopped. And so, you know, by the time Dr. Arians had came along and visited this leading urologist, Dr. William Lynch, I sat and cried because I wasn't aware of what the anaesthetist was telling my urologist at the time. He said, because whilst we're under anesthetic, we have no control over our body. So people will tell you they're in pain, but in actual fact, they're not as bad as what they think they are. Or there'll be the other people that are the silent warriors that are in a lot of pain and they play it down. And he said, you know, what used to happen with you was, he said, under anesthetic, we'd have 2 nurses holding you down. He said, and then when we saw, you know, we could hear you in post-op, in recovery, screaming for the next hour. And that side of it, I remember. But he said, we don't need the nurses anymore to hold you down under anesthetic when you're in every 3 months. He said that you're just a normal patient that is a happy patient coming in, getting this procedure done. What's changed? It's just been Emulin. You know, and I worked with Dr. Arians to be able to find the happy medium on what was the correct dose. There is no correct dose. There's no correct dose for any one person. I play with what I take with Emulin. So I take 8 to 10 a day. I may increase that to 14 if my body is under being challenged by certain things. But I will say with 24/7 AM and PM, when I started taking that, because it has 2 active ingredients in it, the same as what Emulin does, that has given me the support that's allowed me to be able to lessen a few of the Emulin, because I'm getting the additional chlorogenic acid and myricidin out of the 24/7, but it's assisted with my sleep. That's the other thing as well. So, but, you know, whilst I look at this menu of products that we have, that I believe with Valentus is literally a menu of excellence, because I take 14 of those products. I'm not just an Emulin 24/7 baby. I love a lot of the products. So I am a product of the products, so to speak. But my favorite is Emulin and 24/7. And the reason being why I hitched my wagon to Dr. Arians was because my personal story, I'm not making any claims to heal, cure, and or fix here. This is just my personal story. My GP actually wrote a letter as well and put it in writing. And it's a big thing for a doctor to put their name on the bottom of a product that they believe in. And she actually sends me clients when she gets people that she doesn't know what to do with. You know, try Emulin. And that's the only reason why that I believe it's saved my life. It's given me life back. It's given me the freedom to be able to live again, to enjoy my family, and to be able to do what I'm doing now, and to be able to work with Dr. Arians is nothing short of a pure honor, to be honest. And this is why, for me, I just want to be able to get on the top of the mountain and just shout it out to everybody, to think that I just had a series of tests about 6 weeks ago, and all of my tests came back from 5 years ago, from bowel, bladder, etc. Full blood count. There's not 1 ounce of inflammation in anything anywhere. And they said, you're actually in better health than what you were 5 years ago, even though you still have all of these symptoms that you're dealing with. And I still have peripheral neuropathy. I'm still in every 3 months to have day surgery. I can't avoid that. That has to happen. But my symptoms are managed. I feel as though that it's been an anti-aging, and because it's just, I feel at peace because my body's a lot happier. So then therefore I haven't got that drain on my body. So my skin is in a lot better condition. Everything within my body is just functioning a lot better. And I look at it from where we're heading on May 1st with the athletes, and we know that we've had a snippet there. My husband takes this product. This is a man that's had knee replacements, shoulder replacements. We've got other elite athletes, retired ones that have been taking it for 4 years. They just don't get sore. the recovery is just amazing. So I'm very, very excited to see what's going to happen from May 1st going on. But I can say from the heart, I have nothing but respect for Dr. Joseph Aarons, a dual-nominated Nobel Prize scientist. You need to give this product time to work, because so many times I've given a bottle of this to somebody and they've said exactly what I heard Dawn say earlier. It doesn't work. It does, but it's going to create an imbalance in your body and make you feel unhappy, because it's going to redirect your carbohydrates in 7 key points. It's going to control the sugars that you consume. So your body's going to have a bit of a knee-jerk response and say, hey, I'm not really happy about what you're doing to me, because it's used to absorbing those things and just dumping it in the body, whereas now it's actually managing it, controlling it more efficiently to help your body function and provide you with those missing flavonoids. So the body starts to find a new balance, and you find over a period of time, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months. So I do tell people, don't even think about starting this product if you're not going to commit to it for at least 3 months. I guarantee you'll get a difference in a week, 2 weeks, but 3 months, you're going to notice a huge difference. And there's a 90-day money back guarantee for it. So that's my story. I can't thank this product enough, and I can't thank Valentus enough, and I can't thank Dave and Joyce enough for bringing Dr. Aarons to this company, to just about to launch it into the world. I just think it's an amazing product.
Thank you so much, Jackie. We really appreciate you, and thank you for sharing your heart and your story.
Thank you so much for getting on and sharing that.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, here's what I'll tell you about what you just heard. This Emulin product right here alone could be $1 billion category creator for any company. Like, this could be the standalone product for any company, right? Now, if you heard something you like here and you want to try one of the bottles of Emulin, it's $59, right? If you would like to try 3 bottles or 3 of our other products, 1 bottle of that and 3 of other, it's $145. 6 boxes is $239, or 6 products rather, of any of the products we have. And we have a lot of products that you can choose from on valentusproducts.com. Now, if you like what you heard and you want to build a business here with us, okay, one of the best ways to do it is with the Business Builder Pack or the Career Pack. You get 36 products or 16 products. Now, here's what I'll share with you. A lot of people get started at the bigger pack, the 36. And what they do is they'll share some of these products from their kit, sell them at the retail suggested price of $79 each, and sell 10 or 15 of the products and make all their money back, right? So you can do that too if you want to, or you can just keep them all for yourself like we did.
That's what we did. We wanted to try everything so we could talk about it.
But this puts you at these 2 packages put you at a higher percentage of earnings as well in the compensation plan. So these are definitely 2 products, 2 packages that you want to consider when you're looking at getting started with us here. Now, timing is everything in life, ladies and gentlemen. You know what's going to happen May 1st. You probably heard us talking about it. It's going to be huge. We have a lot of new products coming out. We have a lot of special announcements. Get ready. Put your net in the water. Now, how many people do you want to have for this announcement? That's up to you. But I would start to introduce them, get them on tour, start talking to them about it, and get them into Valentus, because once this hits in May, it's going to explode our company to critical mass. Our company's committed to 50%, 50 cents on every dollar paid back to the field through 7 different profit centers. Too much to get into now, but here's what I'll tell you about this. These 7 profit centers are very lucrative. Residual income being one of the most lucrative parts of it. And that's, your dual team commissions, your legacy bonuses, we've got car bonuses. We've got all these bonuses that really are geared to pay you back for your efforts here, whether it's 10 minutes a day, 10 minutes a week, 10 hours a day, whatever you want, you put in here, it will pay you back. Can you do this? Of course you can. All you need is your phone. You saw Rob and Rebecca when they first got started here tonight, they're on their phone. Yeah, you heard my story maybe on the new member launch call earlier, where I shared I shared from the app today with somebody just by sending them a video. You can absolutely do this if you have the app and you have your phone. But you have to ask yourself if you really want to consider having financial freedom within the next 5 years. And it is a 5-year plan, right? It's a 5-year plan, because I'm going to tell you, if you dedicate 5 years of your life to this company and you share it for 5 years, you're not going to believe what will happen at the end of it. Even a year. I mean, I've got people on here that are a year in and they're they're like, thank you so much for introducing me to this. It's changed my life, not only because it's like a personal development program
It
with
is.
money attached, but you get to meet great people, you get healthy products, you make money, and there's hope. There's hope here at the end of a hard day's work, that you can come on with some like-minded people, hear some great stories, change some people's lives. You know, what if, listen to this, what if that pharmacist never walked into Jackie Boyle's house
Yeah.
and shared Emulin with her?
Yeah.
What if, right? You heard where she was at, you know, suicide.
Saved her life.
It saved her life. So who do you know that this could save their life? Who do you know that this could change their life financially? Who do you know that's working so hard that they don't have time to spend with their family, right? Who do you know that you can simply change their lives by introducing them to a tremendous company and a great product? God bless everybody. I want to thank you all so much for being on here with us tonight. I hope that helps somebody. Jackie, tremendous story.
That
Thank
was
you so
amazing,
much.
Jackie. Thank you so
Yeah.
much for sharing your
I
heart.
was freaking out about Jackie. That is so incredible. And I sent you a friend request, so you have to accept us because I have to know you.
Awesome.
I don't know if you want to know me, Rebecca. I've got a very twisted sense of humor, but good luck.
Yes. Okay.
Love you guys all. Thank
You
you so
guys
much,
get along
everybody.
great.